Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Creating Your Life with Will Jones, where we create videos to inspire each and every one of you to be great. We got another awesome episode today, and we're going to be discussing something that I believe every person in the world should hear. Without any further ado, let's get right to it. Let's get it. So I was having a conversation with an individual, and in the scenario that they was experiencing in life, someone was trying to walk out of their life, and they basically were trying to chase that individual back into their life. They didn't want to let them go. And a lot of times in life, and what I've learned just from living life myself, if someone is able to walk out of your life, that means they don't value the relationship that they had with you. Whether it's a business relationship, if it's a friend relationship, if it's a significant other, whatever that dynamic is, if they're able to walk away from you, then they don't value the relationship that you had. And you don't ever want to have anybody in your circle that doesn't value you as a person, doesn't value the relationship with you, doesn't value your input. See, I'm a firm believer of this. You never want to chase anyone that doesn't want to be chased. That's why I believe if somebody's trying to walk out of your life, you got to let them go. Just let them go. It's not your loss, it's their loss. Because at the end of the day, if they don't value your time, they don't value being with you, why do you even want to build any type of relationship on a person that doesn't think enough of you to even value you as an individual? The second reason why I believe that if someone is trying to walk away from you, you should let them go, is because sometimes God takes people out of our lives that we won't take out of our life ourselves. Let me give you an example. How many people have had that toxic boyfriend or that toxic girlfriend that you stayed in a relationship way too long? Why? Because we tend to make decisions based on our emotions. We tend to make decisions based on whether or not we love an individual. It's instead of the smart decision like this guy or this woman isn't good for me, that relationship isn't good for me, it's not beneficial, it's stressful, it's toxic. We tend, especially when we love or care about individuals, we tend to kind of make decisions that are kind of half-hearted, if you want to say, because we're thinking with our hearts and not thinking with our mind. And that's why a lot of times God will take people out of your life so he can get you on alignment with where he wants to take you. See, God knows where you're going already. So he knows, okay, enough's enough. This person isn't going to be valuable. This person isn't going to help you get to where you need to go. So he's going to take them out of your life because he's waited for you long enough. He's tired of waiting for you and you won't do it. So he's going to do it. So I'm a firm believer. Sometimes God takes people out of your life. Don't go get them back. Don't chase them. Don't go after them. You just got to let them go, because a lot of times God knows what needs to be done for you to get where he wants to take you. And that's his way of taking people out of your life. Now, the third reason why I'm a firm believer that if someone can walk away from you, you should let them go, is because everybody in your life isn't meant to be in your life forever. Sometimes people get put in your life for a season. See, as we grow as individuals, our relationships change. Some relationships die off and new ones sprout. We develop strategic alignments as we chase purpose and destiny in our life. I want to give you an example that one of my mentors gave me a long time ago, and I never forgot it. He used the analogy of an elevator. Imagine you're getting on an elevator at the ground level and you're going up to the penthouse. On your way up from the ground level to the penthouse, that elevator is going to stop at different floors. And guess what? Some people that were on the elevator with you at the ground level are going to get off. Some new people are going to get on. As you keep going all the way up to the penthouse, that's going to happen over and over. By the time you get to the penthouse of life, the same people that you started with on the ground level with aren't going to be the same people that are on that elevator with you when you get to the penthouse. See, that's how life is. You may start out with certain people in your life at certain times of your life, but as you develop, as you go through different circumstances, as you grow, as you mature, Your relationships change. The people you associate with change. The things you allocate your time to change. So as you grow in life, you level up. And guess what? The company you keep has to do the same thing. So just because a person may have been in your life 15 years ago, doesn't mean that's gonna be your same road dog, your best friend 20 years ago. See, 15 years ago, you and that person may have been on the same mental capacity, but you developed, that person may not have changed. They may still be doing the same things they was doing years ago. Guess what? You aren't gonna be able to associate or be around or spend time around an individual like that if you wanna keep going up in life. That's just how it is. Certain people come into your life for a season. And once you understand that, life gets very, very, very easy to maneuver. It becomes stress-free because you stop chasing relationships that aren't beneficial. You stop chasing relationships where you're doing all of the pushing and you're not having that same energy reciprocated back. You stop chasing relationships that aren't fruitful in your life. Ultimately, if someone walks out of your life and they're okay with that, then they weren't a part of the vision that God has for your life anyway. Because whatever is supposed to be in your life to get you to your destiny or to your vision will never turn your back on you. So if a person is able to detach from you and walk away from you, and they're fine not having you in your life, then guess what? You're gonna be okay too. You need to show them you're gonna be fine too. Just because they walked out of your life doesn't mean you don't keep living. It doesn't mean that you won't reach your dreams. Doesn't mean you won't reach your goals. That just means that they were something that needed to get out of the way so you could reach them. I'm gonna be honest with you. In my own life, I no longer stress on whether or not people want to stay in my life because I know where I'm going. And if you walk out of my life, I actually want to thank you. I want to thank you for showing me I wasn't supposed to waste any time on building a relationship with you anyway. I wasn't supposed to be engaged with you anyway. If you're comfortable walking out of my life, you wasn't meant to be in my life anyway. So I thank people when they walk away because you saved me the time of being distracted. You saved me the time of not focusing on what I should be focusing on while worrying about building a relationship with you. So I encourage people to walk out of my life. It makes it easy because I know where I'm going. I want to encourage you in 2022 to no longer chase relationships with people who do not value a relationship with you. It's your time now. I want you to understand that you are special. You are not just anybody. You have a gift, a purpose inside of you, and you got to protect the people you keep around you because you want to always have people that's going to help fertilize you, help develop you, help grow you, help encourage you, help move you forward to where you want to go in life. And the first way to start out 2022 on a new path is to not chase behind people that do not want to be chased. If you receive value from today's content, I would love you to hit that subscribe and like button so you can follow the channel and be alerted whenever I upload new YouTube videos. And if there's any type of topics you would love for me to do a video on, just leave them right below in the comments. I'll go through them and we'll make that happen for you. And remember, to create the life you want, now go be great. Peace. Holla at your boy.